Greetings, family. This is Queen Carlinia, and it is story time. So I have Crystal here, a crystal, right? This, I remember being in Ritual Healing Village and learning that the stones were the bones of the planet. They hold information. And yet I was raised Christian, and I see a lot of pastors and prophets and people like that saying if people talk about crystals or whatever else, it's witchcraft. Who crafted this? Who crafted this? I want us to begin to think about we don't know what we don't know, right? But I want us to think about what we're being told. And is it valid, or we're just going off beliefs that we have been given? This world is literally turned upside down and inside out, full of disorder. And we, people of Afro-Rokani and Afro-White descent, are the only people created on this planet. The blood may be mixed, but the soul is not. And so we are the ones that have the capacity to restore order, to return order to planet Earth, to return order to our lives, to our families' lives. But we have to get back to what is natural to us. We have to get back to our essential nature, to who God created us to be. We don't know what we don't know. And so unknowingly, we have literally held hands with the enemy. The same ones that we're fighting on one level, we're fighting against police brutality. We're fighting against homelessness. We're fighting against this slumlords and poverty, all of these types of things. Unfair treatment at work and in the healthcare system. Are people dying everywhere? Kids out of control. We're fighting on one level and on another level because we don't remember and we don't hold the information consciously. We're literally holding hands with our open enemy. We're holding hands with our open enemy on another level, on a spiritual level, and don't even know it. In all sincerity, we don't know what we don't know. And you can't fight a battle when you don't even know what side you're on. You cannot fight a battle if you don't know who you are and what your position is. You are the target, and you're fighting with the mind of your enemy. You are the target, and you're fighting with the mind of your enemy. Your identity has been stolen. And the very things that are at the foundation of your being have been twisted and weaponized. Isn't that a familiar word? They weaponize everything. They weaponize nature. They weaponize everything they get their hands on. And so we have a responsibility to our children and to their children's children to create an environment in which they can not only survive, because that's what we're doing, barely. We have a responsibility to create an environment in which they can thrive. And so I'm going to come to you. This is different, but I'm going to come to you and it's story time. And I'm going to share stories from my own journey and learning and discovering and still discovering about who I am and who we are as a people beyond the lies. And I'm going to ask you to open your heart and open your mind. Open your heart and open your mind to hear. I didn't say agree, because I'm not asking you to believe anything. I'm asking you to open your mind and open your heart to hear. And then you take the information and you investigate for yourself. Pray about it, investigate, ask for the truth to be revealed to you. Because while you're bowing down and spending time during Easter, reliving Jesus' death and the blood that Jesus shed, our children's blood is being shed every single day. Our elders' blood is being shed every single day. And that blood that Jesus shed is not stopping the shedding of our blood. And so, as I said, you're fighting on one level against your open enemy, and you're holding hands on a spiritual level, and you don't even know it because your mind has been poisoned against you. We know what hate is. Hate is a rejection. When you reject your own roots, you hate yourself. When you reject your own roots, you are self-hating. We understand when you reject your body, you don't like how you look, you don't like this about you, you don't like that about you. You're negating yourself. We'd have people that come and say, oh, clearly you're a man, and come and say, oh, I'm a woman, call me a woman, call me this, call me that. No basis in reality. Complete and total disorder. And you wonder how it's sitting up in the church. You wonder how it's in your pulpit. It's because they stole your identity. And so, having stole your identity, they can give you anything. And you have no idea how that relates to you, because you don't even have a basis in reality. You're the first and only created people on the planet, and you don't have a basis in reality. Your open enemy who goes all around the world looking for themselves, exploring the cosmos. Where do we come from? Only to realize that they are a corrupted version of you. Literally a cancer in the body of Black humanity. You know what the immune system does to cancer cells? It eradicates it. What are the police supposed to do? What are the military? What is the military supposed to do? They eradicate the disordered ones, right? They seek them out. In their words, they hunt them down. They kill them. They lock them up. But what they do is they take them out of circulation within the normal society. We don't make excuses for child molesters. We don't make excuses for murderers. We don't make excuses for criminals unless we can't recognize the criminals, unless we can't recognize the murderers, unless we can't recognize the pedophiles. And we're seeing them as something other than what they are. It's story time. And we're going to investigate what stories are we telling ourselves in real time, and how is it impacting us in real time. We can see the evidence of not knowing our identity. But we're going to learn it. You're going to learn it here. Through these stories, you're going to learn about who you are and how you're connected to the divine. And what was stolen is going to be returned. What was stolen is going to be returned. So I welcome you to story time. I'll meet you in the next video.